Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Truth While Told Tarot. This is your love reading from now to the end of February 2020, as I am releasing these videos a little early. For the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well. So I am just pulling a reading card to start the reading. So what do we have, Angel Spirits Guides for Sagittarius? Okay, knowledge. Big message of you have the answer here. Whatever answer you're asking, the message back to you is you have the answer from within. And sometimes it is about you won't find the answer in your external environment, the answer comes from within. Yeah. So for those of you searching for answers to a situation, Sagittarius, there's a big message that you've already got the answer here. Okay. We have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. It might resonate for some of you. Okay, angels, what is the message for Sagittarius now to the end of February 2020? In love only, please. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Message for Sagittarius, please. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Wow, you know, it's almost kind of like that's an answer for some of you. Okay, let's see what else we get. So, as usual, Sagittarius, I pull 5 cards. The first card is the issue or challenge you're facing. The second card is how you feel about another person. So, if you're single, how you feel about somebody you have your eye on. If you're in a relationship, it's how you feel about your other half. Third card is how the other person feels about you in whatever context. Fourth card is the advice from Spirit, and the fifth card is the outcome should you take that advice. Okay, so what do we have for Sagittarius, please? I'm going to do one more shuffle. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians, please? First card. Thank you. Knight of Cups. So, how you feel about the other person? We have the 7 of Swords. Okay. How they feel about you, Sagittarius? Let me just turn these cards the right way. Okay. How they feel about you? Okay. 8 of Cups. Advice from Spirit, beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. And, oh my goodness, card of Aries, we have the Emperor at the end of your reading. Yeah, this kind of all makes sense. Interesting. Okay, Angel Spirits Guides. Can we have clarifiers for the cards on the table, please, for Sagittarius? Now to the end of February 2020, in love only, please. In love only. Thank you. Okay, Knight of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's new love here. Could be your soulmate. I kind of see this. Some of you have new love here. But I feel it's after a time of 7 of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Sagittarius. We have the Three of Wands, yeah, and the Emperor. Justice. Bottom of the deck we have the High Priestess. You know, I feel for some of you it is opening up to love. And I think that's your challenge. I can understand why, given some of the cards on the table. The Knight of Cups is in search of love, and sometimes this can represent new love coming into your life. Or it can represent you opening your heart to new love now. There's a change within you. You're ready for love, where you might not have been before, because I can see the Nine of Pentacles here. Now you're ready for new love. Or it certainly is, that's what the cards are saying. Open up to new passions. Ace of Wands. Somebody who sparks your passions. Follow your passions now to the fullest. The Wands is about potential, passion, fulfilling all of that. Reach your potential in love. Get what you deserve, all of this kind of energy. Don't allow whatever's gone on in the past to stop you from being fulfilled on every level now. Because now is the time. Some of you might well be doing well in your career and everything, but this is about focusing on your passions, what ignites you, what drives you. And love is a massive driving force, and it's very fulfilling. And I feel now is the time to be in search of that. And this is the issue or challenge you're facing. Now, how you feel about the other person, you've seen truth. There's been deception here. There could have been lies, you could have been let down, truths have come to light, you know, and it wouldn't have been good. That wouldn't have been good. But you're in a position where the truth sets you free. And I think some of you might have liberated yourself from a situation. And I do feel that knowledge is, you might have found out truth, facts, answers, there's a perception here, somebody who has a great perceptive qualities, all of this kind of energy. What you perceive to be true it was the reality. Somebody could have deceived you, told you lies, lack of truths, somebody being stealthily moving around, you know, all of this kind of energy. There's a kind of hidden quality, concealment about this. So for some of you, you could have experienced that in the past. They could have walked away, or you could have walked away. I mean, I kind of think something might have ended because you know, they will make the excuse that this wasn't fulfilling, but I kind of feel that it did upset them more than they let on, because the Nine of Swords is somebody who really allows their negativity to dominate them in some way, shape or form. So there would have been some inner turmoil, some inner work to do to get over walking away from a situation or moving on from a situation, whatever this was. This is someone who is not fulfilled anymore in a relationship and chooses to move forward. The Nine of Swords is a card, like I said, it's to do with the mind, the swords. It's our internal world, how we don't perceive things, how we allow negativity. Once we focus on something negative, you know, those swords just stack up, creating more and more negativity. And it's about getting perspective. And I feel for some of you, maybe this other person just thought this was too much and they wanted out, they wanted to walk away. And I think the truth very much has set you free as well. This is deep. But here's the thing. Spirit is saying, you have the ability. You don't need somebody else to give you self-esteem, self-worth. Know your own self-esteem, self-worth, your own value in your life. You have the ability on your own right to bring security and stability to your life. Some of you could have thrown yourself into career as well. You might have needed to if there was some kind of separation, because I see justice is here. If there was some kind of separation of assets, you might have needed more money. And yet this is the card of somebody who understands how to create money, how to create success, how to engineer a position where they are living in, where they are more than meeting their needs, their financial needs, their material stability, all of this kind of thing. This can be the card of the entrepreneur. This is also somebody who is getting to the place where they want to be, certainly in terms of money and career as well. But it's somebody who is independent, standing in their own right. And I just feel now, oh gosh, you know, that's what I'm feeling as well. God, I haven't even thought of that for years. You know that there's a film, Now Voyager. Is it Now Voyager? It's a really old film. I feel for some of you, the Three of Wands is about, I just felt Now Voyager. Now is the time for you to move forward and really put your efforts into something that is going to give you a reward, that is going to fulfill your passions. This is about creating a new life for yourself in some way, moving on from what's gone, knowing that you're more than practically capable of doing that. And it's about following your passions now. Big message of your passions being reignited here. But I think this is definitely just allowing yourself to move on in your own right as well. Because you are taking control. You're in a more powerful position than you realise. The Emperor is the number 4 card of stability, and he is very much about expansion, growth, success, all of this kind of energy. But this is somebody who is in control, and you're being told now is the time to be in control of your life. You are a force of nature. The Emperor has the staff of life in one hand and the orb which represents his world in the other hand. He shapes his life and his world. The world doesn't shape him. And this is the change that you're going through now, Sagittarius, certainly for some of you after this. Allow the truth to set you free, and I'm still feeling this energy. Justice might have been served, there might have been a decision. This could be to do with separation, legal separation or divorce or breakups or all of this kind of energy. It could have been to do with children as well. You know, there could have been some debate on children here too. But it is leaving you more powerful than you realise. You're in a more stronger position than you realise. And now is the time to take control and move forward. I keep hearing, you know, that now is the time to now Voyager, now move forward in some way, shape or form after this, because justice restores balance in your life. And now is the time to move on to unknown territory. The Emperor is the card of expansion, of growth, of bringing new, you know, bringing structure into your life again, maybe where you've lost structure, going through all this, Sagittarius. Now is the time just to get back in control. And reconnect to who you are. Remember, the High Priestess is the divine energy that speaks to us, our soul self. And I do feel for some of you, whatever this is about, I think some of you are wanting to move beyond this. Some of you are just wanting to put this behind you. I feel now is the time. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition to move forward. This is your soul energy. She can also represent, not dissimilar to, I mean, she is obviously dissimilar to the Seven of Swords, but she can represent secrets coming to light in some way, shape or form as well. So that might have tied in with whatever this Seven of Swords energy was. But I feel for now is the time, you know, there is absolutely something new coming into your life if you allow yourself to focus on that. Or this could be you searching for new love. And you know what? There is the real possibility and potential of you finding it now. But I think you need to be that Knight of Cups. You need to be open, get direction, move forward, be open to receive it now, and put the rest behind you, because the Knights represent positive change too. Okay, let's see what we have. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Angel, spirits, guides. What is the message, the final message of this reading? Okay. We have if they once loved you, they still do. Thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. You are always loved back. I just feel for some of you, whatever the difficulties were in this relationship, keep the good times, respect them, let go of whatever this was, and allow yourself to move on to something that is far more fulfilling. Yeah. I'm going to pull one more. Okay. Give yourself much more credit. Yeah, and I think that's all around this 9 of Pentacles. You deserve, know your worth. A stranger than strange, preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships, and those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are bad at relationships. Oh, see, wow, even though I used preponderance ineptly, this one is really good. Please ponder and just think about, you know, I just feel no one's perfect. Don't expect too much of yourself. Don't try too hard. Most definitely give yourself time, yes. But I think this has been open to somebody who is far more fulfilling in your life. You have the answers from within in terms of how to move forward now and just reignite your passions. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful month for you, Sagittarius, and I will see you next time. Thank you.